Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the month of June, Gemini and Cancer season. This is going to be your career and finance reading, and for those of you who are in college, this also pertains to you. Okay, we're going to get in touch with the universe regarding not only your financial struggles or improvements. I also want to guide you guys to understand that your relationship with money is important. If it's a poor relationship with money, there are going to be blockages that you have that stop the flow of that energy, because energy is real, right? And sometimes energy resides in tangible things, like human beings. We have a soul. Animals, they have a soul. Plants, animals, they have souls, they have spirits, right? It's energy. And whatever energy you are working off of, Virgo, will have some type of an effect on your relationship with money. And if you are a person who has a very lacking mentality towards life or towards finances or abundance or happiness and prosperity, that is the energies that you will attract. Okay? Now, we all need money to survive, right? That is a human thing. That is a human aspect. We need money to survive. We need money to buy things. We need money to live a certain life. A certain quality of life is sometimes determined by how much money we have. That's understandable. However, on a spiritual level, there is always something that we need to improve. How determined are you to live life? How determined are you to be happy? How determined are you to turn down any job or any financial situation that is not going to make you happy, that's going to put you in a deeper hole? Or are you accepting certain financial situations because you're afraid that if you don't, you're going to be poor, you're going to be without? You know, if there's fear around money that you have, where you feel, if I don't have this money, or if I don't have this job, even if I don't like this job, then I'm not going to be able to pay my dues, right? We're going to dig a little bit deeper, okay, spiritually, regarding your finances and your career and your job. Going to give you some advice, okay? And obviously, you guys can determine what is best for you financially, right? Not everybody wants to hear when they're in a financial bind or a negative financial circumstance that things happen for a reason. Nobody wants to hear that you need to change your perspective, change your attitude. A lot of times we just want to hear like, hey, you got the job, or hey, you're going to get some extra money, or you just want to get some money so you can pay what you need to pay to survive. I get it. But for those of you who are watching this video and you resonate with my energy and you resonate with these messages, then that means that you actually want the help and you want something to change in your life, okay? And even for those of you who are good with money, you don't have any problems, there's still some things that you might want. There may be some changes that you need to make in your life, okay? So I'm gonna do my best to touch on all of these topics, okay, as best I can. So we're gonna pull some oracle messages for you, Virgo, for the overall energies for you in the month of June 2022 regarding your career, your finances, and for those of you who are in college, for your college education and your life after that, okay, what you can expect to come out of that, okay? Universe, source, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, for the sign of Virgo for June 2022. What messages of advice do you have for Virgo for their career and finances in June 2022 for Virgo? My beautiful Virgos, for June 2022 for their career and finances and college education. They're asking me to shuffle one more time. I don't know why they do that sometimes. Sorry guys. Spirit guides for Virgo, June 2022 for the career and finances. Interesting. Cancer got this one. So some of you guys may be with somebody who has Cancer in their chart, or you're working with someone who has Cancer in their chart, okay? Or maybe you do. But you have the King of the Darkwood Elves. Cancer got the Queen of the Darkwood Elves. So that's why I'm saying, if you're dealing with a significant other or a business partner, someone you're working with, okay, they you may be dealing with a soulmate who's kind of dealing with the same things that you're dealing with right now, possibly. Okay, or you're mirroring each other. Could be a karmic partner too. But it says authority, credibility, and status. There are those of you, Virgo. Okay, I'm getting a lot here. Some of you, Virgo, are the king of the dark wood elves. You, when it comes to money, some of you guys might be a manager or a boss, or you have your own business. You're the head of that company in some way, shape, or form, big or small, right? And you may not necessarily care about how people feel. I feel like there are those of you, even if you're not your own boss or you're not a manager, whatever predicament that you're in, you may have detached yourself emotionally from what you truly want because you're only focused on making money. Others of you, you're dealing with this energy from a boss, from a father figure, a grandfather figure, could be a mother figure too, who just has very strong masculine energy, and they do not care how you feel. They don't care about your, like, what dreams you have in life, where you want to go, where you may have a family member who is just very old school, or a boss or a person who's very old school who you work for. They don't really care about, oh, you have dreams, you have goals. Guess what? We have money to make. We have bills to pay. We have rent to pay. We have mortgage to pay, whatever. We have food that we need in the house. Like, this person doesn't necessarily, like, they've been there, done that. This person may have gone to school. This person has experience, but maybe they don't really care about dreams. They just care about, okay, I have a goal. We have money to make. That's it, right? This person may have a lot of good intentions for you. They may love you, but they may like you or care about you, but they may not necessarily have the capacity to really have empathy for you. Okay. Now, others of you, this is a counselor, or this is a spirit guide, or this is a person in your life that you can really gain wisdom from financially. And the way that the advice comes across from this spirit guide or from this person is not really going to pander to your emotions and how you feel. They're not here to tell you what you want to hear. And this is not the time for you, Virgo, to only be open to what you want to hear. You may need to be open to what you don't want to hear when it comes to financial advice, or when it comes to a job. Okay? There may be a boss or a job that you want, but the boss is very, rigid. They may not be, like, necessarily too friendly. Maybe they are, but when it comes to, like, getting work done, this person is a different beast. Like, they're a different person. And this can be you too, where you're very giving, but when it comes to money, you have to be a different person in a way. Like, you have to put away how people feel. You guys may have a family-owned business, or you want to open a business with your family or with friends. However, you cannot be the friend person in this situation when it comes to business partnerships. You may need to be the boss, the person that's like, I'm not here to be your friend. We can be friends outside of work. I'm here to be your boss, or I'm here to be your coworker. I'm here to get things done, right? So however that resonates for you, Virgo, that's what resonates. If not, leave it, right? But I do feel that for some of you, there's a person here, they're about work. They're about getting shit done. And if this is you, then this is you, right? So let's pull another card just to see. I wanna see a little bit more, Virgo, regarding, and I'm gonna read this card to you guys as well. Okay, so universe source, for Virgo for June 2022 regarding their career and finances in the month of June 2022. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone in your life. Could be a significant other, a child, a friend who they have dreams, they have goals, but they may not have like practicality, a practical mindset. For Virgo, June 2020. And maybe you are more, you may feel that you need to be hard on them when it comes to money, like you're on top of it, but this person may not have that mindset and they may need some help. They may need a stern talking to, possibly. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, you have the tarantula, and then there was a card that fell out as well, and it was the crow. So there are those of you, there is a spirit guide for sure. Some of you guys are very intuitive. You're protected for sure as well. Oh wow, you have the cobra at the bottom of the deck. So that definitely shows me here there may be a fire sign that you're going to come in contact with who's going to help you. Yeah, definitely some of you guys, there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here as well. So an air sign or a fire sign who's here to help you. The cobra coming out at the bottom of the deck definitely represents a teacher. Like when you are ready for something, or when you ask a certain person for help, they see that as, okay, you're asking me for help, then that means you're going to be ready to hear what I have to say, even if it's something you don't want to hear. So I feel like this is a time for you, Virgo, financially, or when it comes to your business, or when it comes to your job. If you have a hard time hearing that you're not doing the best work, or that you need to improve on something, or that you need to save more money, or that you're not really focused and being practical, Virgo, which is kind of weird because I feel like Virgo, you are one of the most practical signs of the zodiac. So I have a feeling that maybe you're just having a hard time with being told that you're doing something wrong within your career or your job, because you've been doing things the way you feel is practical, but maybe there's someone who comes in, if you're trying to level up, there may be someone who may come in and say, you're doing that wrong. And you may feel like, excuse me, I'm fine. I don't need your help, right? You may feel a certain type of way, but others of you, Virgo, maybe this is you. Maybe you are the one that needs to step up in a certain situation and let people know, like, this is wrong. You are not doing this wrong. Some of you guys may see like, this is wrong. This is not functional. You may have certain ideas here where you need to tell a boss, or need to tell a coworker, a supervisor, a manager, like, this is unacceptable. Some of you guys need to stand up to someone and really tell them like it is, because they may be used to people kissing their ass, right? Or stroking their ego. I feel like you're the one that needs to step up, Virgo, and be like, I'm not here to stroke your ego. I'm here to do my job, right? Because some of you guys may be dealing with coworkers or a job or a company where they're all just, playing favorites. There's a lot of favoritism. Everybody's friends. Everybody's joking around and, shooting the shit, whatever, but they're not really doing their job. Maybe this is a new coworker or a new employee where you need to be the one to step in and kind of poo-poo on their parade, kind of, and be like, what are you guys doing? Like, why aren't you doing your work? Like, there's either this is you or somebody else. This is you or somebody else, y'all. Like, this is what I'm getting here. So if it's you, then great. If it's somebody else, take heed, okay? So let's go ahead and see. We're looking at the tarantula, so I got to go to the other page. Yeah, you guys definitely, some of you guys, Virgo, you're seeing some things at your job. Man, I feel like there are those of you, you're seeing some things at your job or in your company where it just feels wrong. You just feel, we're supposed to be doing work here. I'm getting paid to do my job. And you may have some people that's just being disrespectful or unprofessional. They're not really taking this work seriously. And I think that may frustrate you, Virgo. Now, if this is you, be aware, like, there's a person that's going to come to you and be like, hey, this is not what I'm paying you to do, or this is not. Now, there could be someone where they see your potential. They see that you have a skill and you're not performing at the highest level that you can. You're not applying yourself. There may be a teacher here when you're in college or in school who's may have been really hard on you, and you remember them in a certain point in your life. And maybe you may reach out to them and they haven't changed, and you realize like this person was right. Maybe you met this person when you were younger, or this is a parent. Maybe they've been telling you like, get your shit together. Take some things seriously. Take your career seriously. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be your father or your mother. I'm here to lead you. I'm here to guide you, right? Could be that. Maybe you're at a time in your life, Virgo, where someone may sit you down, or someone's been looking at your life or looking at how you've been living your life, and they're just like, you don't want to listen, right? Maybe you just really need to go to a parent or go to someone who's wise and maybe older than you, who really can sit you down and be like, hey, this is my advice. If you don't like it, fine. And what they may tell you may hurt you, or may make you feel like, make you feel like you haven't been doing anything right. But this person is trying to set you straight, Virgo. So again, if this is you doing this to somebody else, where you need to have a conversation with them about it, great. But if it's somebody else having this conversation with you, the universe is pushing you to level up here, to not remain stagnant. I hope I'm making sense, Virgo. Like, I really, really do. So we got the tarantula spirit here. It says at a crossroads, claiming life's purpose. It says the tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose, or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. When you're in balance with this card, you follow your intuition. When you're out of balance, you hesitate and you over-intellectualize. To bring into balance, daily journaling. So, Virgo, take some time out day by day to really look at your life. Have you been applying yourself? And if you have you been applying yourself in the right ways, right? Has it been in the right ways? Or have you been staying stuck and staying comfortable? Because this person, this spirit guide, or this person, this father figure, or maybe a boss or a counselor or a teacher may run into you, or you may talk to them on the phone, or may meet up with them, and they may ask you about, hey, how's your business going? Or hey, how's school going? How is this? And you may start talking to them about what's been going on in your life, and they may be really listening to you, and then they just blurt it out and say, you're not applying yourself. It's been this long. How come you haven't achieved this? Some of you guys, this is a significant other, Virgo, where this person is like, hey, I love you, but like, we're trying to build a life here. Like, I need you to take something seriously. I need you to apply yourself, right? Somebody, Virgo, you may need to give somebody an ultimatum and be like, I love you, but like, I'm not standing for this. I need you to get better. I need you to apply yourself. Some of you guys need to tell somebody, I need you to get a job, or else I got to kick you out. Or maybe this is someone telling you this, Virgo. You may be the one getting an ultimatum. But if you're the one doing all the work, you know who you are. If you're the one doing all the work and you've been applying yourself, no excuses, then you are the one having this conversation with this person about money and about getting their shit together, because they haven't been doing the work. They've just been sitting around waiting for something to happen. And this may be your child, Virgo. You may have to tell one of your children, or a couple of your children, you need to go to school, or you need to get a job and stop sitting around here not paying nothing, right? You may need to push your children like, hey, get out there. I don't want to have to kick you out, right? Those are the hard conversations that people don't want to have. But sometimes you have to have it so you can push a person into a better situation to help them. And I feel that If you have a parent or a teacher that you just hated, or you just felt like they didn't let me do anything, they didn't care about me, you know, they didn't let me live my dreams, they didn't let me like do what I wanted, it's because they saw that you were fucking around. They saw that you weren't taking life seriously. And this can be you being that teacher to someone else, where maybe that person didn't like you at first, and this person comes back into your life and realizes like you were right? And some of you guys, this is definitely your children, or this is your parent. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say, Virgo, in regards to your career and finances. Because I feel that there are those of you, you are capable of being a CEO. You're capable of leading your family into a better financial situation. You are capable of opening your own company with multiple employees. But you have to have this King of the Darkwood Elves energy, this kind of stern energy, because you don't want anything to be, you don't want to be blindsided. You don't want anything to go unnoticed with your company. You want to make sure all of the invoices, all the documents, all the finances are accounted for, right? And some of you guys are managers at a company or at a store. You're probably the head manager, and you're needing to have some really hard conversations with people. Maybe some of you guys may need to fire people. I'm just saying, but others of you, if you're not living your life's purpose, there's someone here who sees that, and they may come in and just kind of give you a, maybe not a stern talking to, they may say it in love, but it's going to really hit deep, because this person's not messing around. Like, they really want to see you thrive, but they don't have time to tell you what you want to hear, right? For Virgo, June 2022, for their career and finances, universe source. 5 cards for Virgo. Let's see what the tarot has to say, Virgo, for you for June 2022 for your career and finances. Okay. Who got this? I think Cancer got this too, y'all. I think. I think Cancer or Gemini. So I feel like you're definitely dealing with someone like a soulmate, or you're dealing with another business partner, or it's a parent. It's someone that who has authority. I don't want to say authority over you, but they're older than you. They're more experienced. And this person wants you to be more, they don't want you. There's someone here, Virgo, they have some information, and it may be a spirit guide, your creator, or a older person, or a boss or something, where this person with the Page of Swords coming out, you have to be ready for this information. You have to be ready to level up in your career or with your finances, because there's some information here that and some of you guys are going to get a letter in the mail or something where maybe you'll be rejected for something, and you'll be like, how? Like, and that could be the universe saying, this is not something that we're giving you right now until you actually apply yourself. Some of you guys have been applying to jobs that are not serving you because you're afraid to apply to jobs where you actually can practice the skills that you went to college for, that you've worked so hard to accomplish and achieve over time. And you're just applying for jobs that are just going to pay you. And the universe may be telling you, you're not going to get that job. You're not going to get that job either. You're not going to get that job. We want you to get this job. We want you to apply to these, choices. We want you to go to college. We want you to, level up. You may have been rejected so many times from certain jobs because you're settling, Virgo. You're settling. Others of you, this is another person you're dealing with, and you need to have a conversation with them and let them know, like, hey, I'm not giving you money, or I'm not letting you work for me because you're just fucking around. You're not actually trying to apply yourself, okay? And this may be a hard conversation to have with someone. There's someone that you really need to be honest with, Virgo, about something financial, or maybe a living situation where you really need to be honest with someone and say, you either get a job, or you start paying your dues, or you start whatever, or I have to kick you out. Or this is a significant other where you got to let them know, like, hey, you're not applying yourself in your life. If you're not going to apply yourself, we don't need to be in a relationship. You may need to give somebody an ultimatum and it may wake them up. Or this is you getting these messages, Virgo, in the month of June, possibly, okay? Seven of Fire. Some of you guys have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with the Leo. Yeah, there's someone here that you may need to really tell them, like, I'm not going to sit here with this bullshit. You're either going to get your shit together or I'm out. Some of you guys, there's a business or a job that you're leaving because they're not professional. They won't respect you. Okay, and this may be a job that you really like, a job that you really, thought was going to go someplace and it didn't. And you may need to sit down with someone at work and just really be honest and say, this is unprofessional, or this is unsustainable, this is not working, this is not functioning properly, and you need to do better as a manager in communicating. Like, some of you guys need to really talk to a manager or a supervisor and really let them know, like, this is unacceptable, right? Then you have the Eight of Earth. There you go. This is definitely about a job. This is something you've worked very hard towards, right? You've studied hard for this. Some of you guys, this is about a company you've opened. You went to school to understand how the business side of this. You've really worked hard. You know about this business. You know how to get work done. You know the ins and outs. Some of you guys need to go back to school. Like I'm saying, like there's someone in college or a professor who's really gonna let you know, like, you're not doing the right things. You're distracted. You're not going to make it. You're not going to get this degree, or you're not going to be able to open your own business because your mind is in the wrong place. And those are things you may not want to hear. Some of you guys are professors or you're teachers. Maybe this is you having a conversation with your students and you'll help them, right? You have the Hierophant, unity, right? So like I said, this is a spirit guide, or this is a boss. This is someone of higher rank or someone who is above you, a manager, a boss, or this is you. You are the boss. You are the manager. You are the parent. This person is very traditional. They have very traditional methods. And if this is a spirit guide, this is your creator saying, hey, we are not stroking your ego here. Some of you guys need to seek out, you need to start spending time with people who are career driven, who are they have a successful mindset. They're no bullshit type of people. Because you may be hanging out with people, Virgo, who are telling you what you want to hear is going to be okay. Like, that job, they should have hired you. Like, maybe you just don't need that job anyway. Just stay where you are. Maybe that's better. Like, you need somebody maybe you need a friend. Maybe this is a friend or a sibling who is like, really, maybe they're older than you, or maybe they're successful and they know what they're doing, but maybe you just need that friend who's like, what are you doing? Why are you messing around? Why are you not taking this seriously? This can be another coworker who's like, what are you doing? Or maybe this is a coworker you need to say this to, or a friend, there's something here where you need to, either you're helping someone else with this, or there is someone who's going to come to you who's going to really lay it down for you, and it's not going to be fun to hear. Four of Water. I think Cancer got this too, so this could be another person. They're not going to want to hear what you have to say if you're giving them an ultimatum. They may feel like disappointed, and they may feel like, oh, how could you say this to me? But if this relationship is holding you back from your dreams, Virgo, then they got to go. But Virgo, if this is you, you're missing some opportunities here because you're not paying attention. You're a Virgo. Like, you guys are about practicality and getting things done, leadership. Like, you guys are about doing things that other people are not doing, right? If you're holding yourself back because you feel, oh, there's nothing out there for me, like, I'm not going to get that job, I'm not qualified for that. This is what the universe is saying. It's like, oh, well, since you want to talk that way and you want to woe is me and wallow in self-pity, then we're going to have to really up the ante for you so that you can, like, pull your head out of your ass, right? This is a time to grow up, Virgo. And if this is for someone else, a significant other or a child, this is something you need to say to someone else. You need to grow up. You need to mature and stop messing around. Stop fooling around, right? Yep, you got the dreamer. That's the fool. Like I said, some of you guys, you're dealing with someone who's just a dreamer. They just have dreams. That's it. They're not doing the work. And you may need to be the one to be like, stop dreaming and bring your dreams into reality. Get a job. Go to school. Take this company seriously, right? Take your purpose seriously. Others of you, you need to take a leap of faith and actually like go after your dreams, Virgo, because you're going to have some new opportunities coming to you soon. There's a conversation that needs to be had with a mentor, with a parent. You need to be open to advice. Okay? All right. That's when your finances and career will improve for you, Virgo. If you take these things seriously, if you don't hold on to your ego and you let it go, you open yourself, because you're protected, you're being guided. But for some reason, there are those of you who are not applying yourselves. You're not living your purpose. You're just trying to live a dream, but can't live a dream if you're not saving money to make it a reality, if you're not applying yourself, if you're not applying for the jobs that you feel you're underqualified for, right? You can't expect a seed to grow if you're not watering it. You don't just plop it in the ground and leave it there and then get upset when it doesn't grow. You have to do the work to help it grow, right? All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you for the month of June 2022. Universe Source, clarify these cards for Virgo for their career and finances in June 2022. So yeah, some of you guys may have a boss who may sit you down and have a conversation with you. Just be aware of that. Or this is you doing this to another employee, with another employee. 10 of Cups, there you go. 10 of Cups. Bottom of that, you have the Hierophant, and then you have the Tower. So the universe is not playing around with you, Virgo. If you're the one playing around and you're not taking things seriously and you're just settling for things because you just feel like your life's not going to go anywhere, your finances are not going to go anywhere, you're not actually going out there and living your life to the fullest and actually going after that money, being the abundance and working on yourself, the universe is going to have to snatch that rug from underneath you, right? But others of you, you're already doing the work. It's just there's somebody else that you need to speak to and really give them an ultimatum. 10 of Wands, clarifying the 7 of Wands. It's time to get the work done. If there's something that's holding you back and is too heavy on you, Virgo, then that means you need to leave that situation and actually go for the better job. Don't stay in a job, because there's some of you guys, you've been staying in a financial situation or in a job for too long. You should have found another job a long time ago. The Devil. Some of you guys are holding on. Someone is holding on to something out of just because they're not passionate about it. Some of you guys are too connected to money in a negative way. You're letting that drive you, or there's someone that you're dealing with that money is just driving them. They're not doing anything based on their purpose. They're not doing anything from the heart. They're not doing anything because they're passionate about it. They just want to make money. Life is about money. It's very toxic. Others of you, you're in a job that's holding you down. You're doing things in your life that's holding you back from your true purpose or from your true happiness financially. The universe is here to really snatch that away from you for some of you, okay? Yep, you got Judgment, Confucius. Okay. This is someone is here to judge you or to give you a review. Someone has been really reviewing your work, Virgo, from afar. And they see that you are behind. That may be hard to hear, Virgo, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't you applying yourself? What are you afraid of? Others of you, you are the one that's judging someone else, and they are behind. They're not applying themselves, and they think that there's nowhere else to go but stay. But you see that they can do better, and this is you being the guidance for them by telling them, like, if you don't get your life together, if you don't start doing better financially, we're breaking up, or I'm gonna go distance myself and live by myself, right? Some of you guys are gonna end up telling someone, I'm gonna go live by myself because you're not helping me, right? Got the Lovers. Who got this one? Leo, I believe, got this one. So some of you guys definitely are dealing with a Leo or a Cancer, or you have those energies in your chart. But I do see that there is someone who's not happy in a relationship because it's holding them back. Or maybe this is a significant other having this conversation with you, Virgo, and it doesn't make you feel good, but this person cares about you. They just want you to do better, okay? Especially if you have a Virgo rising or a Virgo moon, like, you're definitely having a conversation with someone, or they're having a conversation with you because they want to see you thrive, right? Especially if you're dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. Yep, Leo again. Some of you guys have Leo in your chart for sure, or this is a Leo. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Leo. You guys, the universe is pushing you. You see how this person is taming this tiger? This person is overcoming this tiger. They're not afraid. This is a person who's like, I'm just going to go for it. I got to go for it. I got to overcome this tiger. I need to save myself from danger. I need to save myself from being eaten or trapped, right? I need to save myself from my own demise. Because some of you guys, you just feel that you're going to be stuck someplace till the day you die. You're just going to work there till you retire. But the universe is here to say, no, we want you to have the Ten of Cups. We want you to be the best that you can be. We want you to go after your happiness, Virgo. Go for it. What are you doing? What are you waiting on? Especially if you have Leo in your chart. Go for it. What are you waiting on? You're not applying yourself, Virgo. Some of you guys are not applying yourselves. You're staying put in a job or in a certain mindset because you feel there's nothing else to do, there's nowhere else to go, there's nothing that I can do. No. Well, Virgo, the universe is really pushing you. Saturn's in retrograde as of today. As I'm giving you this reading, June 4th. Saturn is in retrograde. The universe is not playing with us, Virgo. So push yourself. There's going to be a spirit guide or a person who comes to you saying, hey, push yourself. We're not here to slack off. We're here to get work done, right? This person is here to, and if this is a relationship that's holding you back, you may have someone who comes to you and says, why are you still with that person? Why are you still letting that person live with you? Why are you still working with that person or with that company? You should leave. Right? They may not say it in the nicest of ways, but they have to say it that way because it really needs to get into your head and be imprinted on your mind so that you can move on, so that you can move forward. Right? It could be that you have a soulmate or a karmic partner where both of you are mirroring each other and you both need to start applying yourselves. Okay? Okay, guys, let's see. One more oracle message for you guys, Virgo, for the month of June 2022 for your career and finances. You got a card that says wishes come true. So if you feel that your wishes are not going to be coming true, then you're lying to yourself, Virgo. Let's go ahead and see for Virgo universe source, their career and finances. Wow, guys, you guys are definitely dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. Watch the Leo reading as well. You have the card number 20. The sun, look at that. There may be a sun god or a sun spirit or a fire spirit who actually comes to you to really say it like it is. Others of you, Virgo, you have fire in your chart, or there is a fire sign or an air sign who comes to you and says, get your shit straight. What are you doing? You have so much skill. You have so much potential. Why are you settling? Right? Wow, look at that. The elements. What did I say? Bottom of the deck, you have the elements. So this is definitely, this says the elements of fire, air, earth, and water create powerful protection. So you guys, there is an element here, specifically an element of fire and air. Okay? It says the golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So Virgo, there you have potential. You have so much that you can accomplish in your life, in your career. Why are you settling? Why are you allowing yourself to just be in this predicament without applying yourself? Stop doubting yourself. Just cut it out. It's not going to work for you. You will not gain the abundance that you are dreaming about if you are not becoming that abundance, if you are not applying yourself. Okay? So don't lie to yourself. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do to get this ball rolling, the only person that you should be pointing at is yourself, right? I love you, Virgo. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. I wish you guys the very best of luck with your finances and, you know, creating a healthy relationship with money and the energy of money and abundance and prosperity. All right, Virgo, take care of yourself, follow your dreams, apply yourself. Love you guys very much.